Oh yeah, Off-World Interceptor is one of the most memorable games that I've ever played. Too bad that I can't forget it. You would have thought that a game with you driving a car with weapons attached to it would be a good thing. This is not that! I felt dumber for having to play this game and bored out my fucking head. For the story, I have no idea what the fuck was going on. I think that you're some kind of bounty hunter, but I can't be 100% sure. The controls aren't really that friendly. It can be difficult to keep the B button down and fire missiles or use one of your other weapons. You have to reach across the controller and break your thumb at the same time, but this is on the Saturn version. This is a typical point A to point B car game, but it's in an open terrain, so when you first start off you get into this intro to the game. It's like a B movie sort of thing, and then it turns into a weird movie to a game with them commenting. Yeah. It's kind of confusing if I'm trying to explain it. It's more like I'd be better off showing you.
Trash man.
We prefer sanitary engineers.
Macho mercenaries.
Or that.
Ooh.
You've obviously read our resumes.
When are you boys gonna learn?
And when you get past the intro, you see a shop where you can buy new vehicles and upgrades. You return to this every time in the upgrade menu after each level or when you die. With the cash that you earn in game, it's like these giant coins. The shop is the only good thing about this. At first I was like, yeah, so far so good, until I got into the game. The first 3 levels are exactly the same, just a little bit longer. Yeah, see if you can tell the difference. Then you get a boss fight. Some of them are just piss fucking easy, like this one. And then you get a difficulty spike on others where they just completely wipe you out. And yeah, you do get other weapons like missiles, mines, airstrikes. Now, how often can you afford an airstrike? But they don't really work that good. Often they miss. Do I need to say anything here? You can tell that this game was rushed or not meant for the Saturn. Then you get to a new level what looks different but the same. But this one only has 2 the same, and then it changes on the 3rd level. And if you're still playing at this point, you start to notice all they done was put a bit of green or grey in it and hope that we can tell the difference. And I might as well say this game uses a save code system, so you can pick up where you left off. For the graphics of this game, it is below average of other games of its time. The soundtrack is annoying. Most of it you're just hearing the car or the bashing sounds, and the rest I just didn't really notice apart from the little soundtrack what it plays in the background. But it's really too low to listen. Now for the characters, some of them will just make you laugh and others are boring as shit. You're not really going to remember them in 2 seconds. Usually now I say how long the game is, but I took way too many breaks away from it and I forgot that the timer was still running. But I think it was around about maybe 1 to 2 hours, but this game just does seem very long. Now that brings me to the voice acting. I've got to say that the voice acting is bad beyond means. It's not even a good bad, as I think that's what they were going for. It just comes off as annoying and something that you will skip. But don't, it can be funny what they come out with at times. The other good thing about this game is the cutscenes. They're bad, but they know they're bad, but it makes fun of itself, so it kind of makes me think, is this intended to the old game? And some are just fucking funny to watch and what they come out with. But the rest of the game is fucking terrible. The AI in it, you can take advantage of easy, and till the later levels when everything is just smashing into you and fucking killing you every 5 seconds. This has to be the lowest that I've ever given a game so far. It's not worth your time, it was boring. I'd rather watch the cutscenes than to play this again. So in the end, this game gets a horrible 3 out of 10. So, do you agree with me? If not, what would you rate this game? Leave it in the comments below. Until next game, I'm getting rid of this.